Mariano, we're going to move on, as does the state tournament, to 215 pounds. We got Alfred Wooden from Section 6, Niagara Falls, against Jim Shear out of Shenango Forks from Section 4. This should be an interesting matchup. I talked to some coaches who really liked Jim Shear and guys who really like Alfred Wooden, so should be an interesting matchup. Both guys muscular, both of them football players. Jim Shear being recruited by Tennessee for football. On the left, Alfred Wooden from Niagara Falls High School. In the orange, from Section 6. And these guys are 215 pounds, but there's no fat out there, John.
No, these guys are lean. They're good shape athletes. Not saying, that the heavyweights, they do get up there in the poundage, and we've seen some big guys, especially in the college weights, but these guys are trim. Like you say, they play football. They're probably in excellent shape all year round.
On the line, referee Miley says, so Jim Shear gets nothing, Alfred Wooden gets nothing. They're back to the circle. Going down to 130. Those last two bouts, when you got the pin in 47 seconds and the default, it made things kind of pick up.
Sure, it moved things along in a hurry.
Up to 215 pounds, as we said, New York State Championship. Wooden's only a junior, while Shear from Section 4, is a senior. Heading down to 1 minute now. Wooden in a little bit of trouble.
He's a nice single leg, and had he followed through with it a little bit earlier, he could have had the 2 points, Dale, but he ran out of bounds. I'm sure Wooden was heading in that direction. Just amazing how they know where that line is.
Isn't it? 55 seconds, no score.
Plus you get the guys this big, and the mat size just kind of disappears. You get two 91-pounders, it looks like they're playing on a football field or something.
I've never seen two guys at this weight recently as well built as these guys are. Really strong kids, as we said. Shear going Tennessee perhaps on a football scholarship.
Yeah, we've seen there's a snap down and a takedown, but I don't know if there's any control. No points. These guys are shooting it, which is not characteristic of the heavyweights.
No.
Single and double legs. There you go, another single leg by Shear. Good counter by Wooden.
Good speed on both of these guys.
Exactly. Usually you get the head tie up and you go
right.
For
Yeah,
that,
try to roll them and get a hip in.
Right.
Yeah.
Headlock.
Guys moving like 67 pounders at 215. No score.
Shear in a little bit deep here. He's got an arm lock. He comes up around. No points.
Boy, when they lock up that wrist, it's got to be locked when those guys do it.
Exactly. You got a lot of strength out there.
So we go to the second period. 2 minutes. Alfred Wooden, Jim Shear. Wooden from Section 6, Shear from 4. Shenango Forks is the high school where Jim Shear is from. Niagara Falls High School for Alfred Wooden.
Shear takes down position. Shear with a sit-out turn in.
Looks like Wooden's not afraid to throw a cradle.
Now, you get some lightweight moves in here. I mean, it's probably see some legs before too long.
Shear trying to get out, Wooden holding him down, but Wooden in kind of a precarious position.
Right, he's out front a little bit farther than he wants to be. He doesn't have all his weight up on Shear.
Now the arm, Shear trying to get the arm up, but the ankle is controlled by Wooden, and he gets around back.
If he could have broke that, he'd be in good shape. So you mentioned that Shear is from Shenango Forks, a teammate of mine back in the 70s, Tim Jenks from Shenango Forks. Muscular wrestler as Shear is. Kind of reminds me of him.
Very good wrestling school, and Section 4, of course, a very tough wrestling area. Right now, Wooden from 6 is on Shear, and he's going to be warned for stalling.
Well, this is the first wrestler that looked at the official.
Yeah, like
and
what's
questioned,
going on?
But it was a good call. All he's doing is riding. He is out to the side, I can say that much, but there was no pinning combinations being thrown.
Well, he is a big kid. Both of them are.
Okay, you got a switch attempt. Not too quick, but Scherer could get his 1 point here.
Yes, he does, right there.
Referee Butch Miley signals the 1 point.
And then Scheer goes right for the single.
And on a single, Wooden trying to wrap him up so he can get a stalemate call at this point. Scherer's in good position for two if he can just work up on his back.
Being very patient.
He's got to step out to one side or the other, Dale. Now he's locking his hands, which is okay right now. Oh, he's got the 2
Breaks
points.
it, yeah.
I'll tell you, he locked the hands and just arched into him. It was just enough to break Wooden down.
Now he's got the legs to split the legs, so Wooden couldn't get to his base.
That's right.
See that leg?
If he hooks it, he's in good shape. He can work up on the head for a pinning combination. He's still in there, but he doesn't have it hooked yet. Wooden back to his base with 5 seconds left in the second period.
So Scherer comes up with 3 points in this period, and that will give him a 3-0 lead heading into the last period.
Wooden's going to be in the position he has to be to score some points. He'll get his 1 and then probably go for the 2. We'll see how Scherer is up on the top position.
Let's watch that first move from the bottom of Alfred Wooten out of Niagara Falls High School, Section 6. Jim Scheer, Shenango Forks, Section 4 on top. Let's watch the move.
Nothing quick. Scherer put his weight up on top, collapsed the arm right away. Now he goes into what is known as a Navy ride. Comes down, he's got the hand in the crotch. If nothing else, it's going to wear Wooden down, which it does for 20 seconds. But it
Boy, he was calling out and called stalling on
real
the top.
quick. I thought it was quick.
Seemed to me that he had the Navy there and he was trying to get settled and then go up, but he said he was using it as a ride, so.
And I think that the fans from Section 4 agreed that it was a little quick.
Well, no doubt, Scheer's got a 3-point lead, but you'll have to be careful. As we watch this 215-pound bout, we find out T.J. Wright, the 177-pounder who hurt his hand, had a double compound dislocation.
Ouch.
Yes.
Double ouch.
So.
Come back to, I believe Scherer just picked up 2 back
Yeah,
points.
I think he did. He rolled Wooten into
as quick as Butch Miley called Scherer for stalling, I think he may give him 2 back points.
I don't see him awarded yet, but I thought I saw him count. Well, right now it's still 3-0.
3-0.
1 minute left. Down to 1 minute. Wooten from Niagara Falls High School on the bottom. Down by 3 to Jim Scheer from Shenango Forks. And Wooten, not much of a move again.
No, he has to control his own destiny right now, and not a very good first move from the bottom position.
Down to 45 seconds now.
Scherer again tying the 2-on-1, Dale, and he's going to get out to the side, try an elevator for some back points.
Wooten has got to get up. Now, don't forget, there has been a warning, and we may see Scheer called.
I think he's working up on that elevator again. He's getting out to the side. He just can't get the weight distributed right now. He does.
Cranking him back.
He's got it. Now he loses the 2-on-1, Dale.
Now it's muscle on muscle. Wooten tried to hook an arm and roll him, but they're down to 10 seconds. Scheer in control.
And they're both close to going out of bounds.
And Wooten is trying to get out, and Scheer is holding him in. And Jim Scheer, who had been kind of impassive and workmanlike, jumped up and really did the number 1, as he very happy that he defeated Alfred Wooten. 215-pound champ is Jimmy Scheer out of Shenango Forks, Section 4. Incidentally, let's tip the hat to the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 363, our exclusive sponsors for the statewide championships. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen of the IBEW and